Hi, everybody. How are you? It's Jay Victoria, the Energy Queen. And this is actually an emergency energy update. Um, I felt the need to do this, so I'm showing up and doing it because I usually do my energy updates on Sundays. I just did one 2 days ago, but we're going through something that I really want to share and help explain because I think that it will help clarify what's going on. So, um, basically, in the energy update on Sunday, what I said is that we are like heading into a time where like the resurrected version of you, like the real you, the life you're meant to be living, the dream life, like the things that you have felt are coming and are possible for you, like you've been putting in the work and you've been believing in that, even though it hasn't always been evident that that's even going to happen. And I've started to really feel like that is real, which is like a really big deal because um, when the energy is real, it has to manifest. The energy creates the physical world. So if the energy is real, it means it's coming. Um, because things don't, I've been thinking about this too, like things don't necessarily instantly manifest. I think that's possible, but I find it's more like when your energy changes, it's like it's already done, but it will just sometimes take, you know, like reality will show it, but like, sometimes it just takes a little time. Um, Basically, it's coming. I still believe that, but been experiencing this, and so I'm pretty sure that other people have too. And it's this feeling of almost being attacked by negative energy. And it's a really strange feeling. It's like you're going along and you have that faith, you have that feeling, you have that, you feel the energy of what you want it's here. Even if you don't see it yet, it's real. You feel it, you know it, you're connected to God, you're like this. And then all of a sudden something will happen or something will throw you off or like something will scare you and you'll be like, it will literally feel like you're in a different reality or something. It's like, what happened to all the good stuff? And you get this feeling like it could just all fall apart. The rug could just be pulled out from under me. And then you start worrying, and then you pile more worry about worrying, and then you're like, and it just feels like you don't even know what's going on. And then and so it's like basically like everything's going well, but it feels like there are these flare-ups of like fear on the way. And so I wanted to explain that if you've been experiencing what I'm talking about. um I think there can be a lot of different things that is. And I'm going to tell you how I deal with it and what I think can help. And basically, it could be negative energy attacks, um, because when negative energy doesn't have power, has zero power. Positive energy is the only power. That's why negative energy has to scare you, right? Because you have power. That's why it has to intimidate you. So that is a compliment because why would it be doing that? And why would it be trying harder right now? Because you are literally there. It is literally happening. And what is that? It's something positive, not just for you, but for the world, for the frequency of the planet. So, yeah, that means if you're feeling those flare ups, and they are temporary, I want you to notice that they're not something that sticks around, even for like a long time. It's like it happens and then, you know, it doesn't stay at a 10. It's like it's not, it can't stick around because it's not the truth. And negative energy is always just telling you lies. The fear are the lies. So that's one thing that you can tell yourself that can help you. Um, And another thing it can be is triggers inside of you, because for you to be in that life, the life you really want, it's things outside of you that make you feel high frequency. That's what you want to see, right? Well, your energy creates what you see. So for you to have the life outside of you that makes you feel high frequency, you have to have high frequency inside. So that means then that the negative things have to get purged. So sometimes that can also be what it is. It can be you're getting triggered by something that happens. And so what is the trigger? It's a negative energy inside of you, right? It has to get out of the way so that what you want to see happen can happen. That's why getting your energy cleared is really, really important for your life, your destiny. Not waiting to do that either, because you wait another day with those triggers inside, you're going to get more things that trigger you on the outside, right? And the other thing that it could be is, I think I've heard a lot of people talk about this. It's something I think about once in a while. I don't constantly think about this, but does God test us, before we, does he test our faith? If we're waiting for something to happen and we have faith that it's going to happen, does he kind of like see what we do right before it happens? Can we stay faithful even though we don't have the physical evidence of the thing we want showing up? So that could also be something that you might experience, is like challenges to stay faithful. And so the recommendations I have for this time, specifically today, the time we're in right this minute, is pray. I think if you learn to pray, it's going to really help you, because I had a significant attack of what felt like a negative energy attack tonight. And I prayed, and I did feel better. Even if you just ask your guardian angel to protect you, it can be something very simple, but I would really rely on the positive forces that love you, however you connect to them, and ask. That would be number one. I would do that no matter what. If you pray the rosary, if you pray, however you pray, however you connect, I would do it more in those moments, and I believe you will get relief for sure from that. Negative energy doesn't want you to pray, so definitely do it. And those forces are very powerful. Like, we're human, so those things can scare us. So that's why it's important to rely on those bigger forces that can see what's really going on, and they are fearless, and they can help you be fearless in those moments, help you get through them, because you do need to push through them. The other thing you can do is be fearless, because fear is what negative energy is. So if you can find ways to be fearless, that can help you get rid of fear, even in small ways. Look at your life. What am I afraid of doing but I want to do? Well, it might be a good time to do it. Tonight, when I felt that negative energy attack, I was going to an open mic, and I brought my guitar. I didn't really know what I was going to do, and I knew it was more important to be fearless. It's more important in those moments to choose fearlessness on purpose, whatever that looks like for you. Could be vulnerability, it could be telling the truth, it could be posting something authentic, it could be lots of different things, just being yourself. Just choosing not to feel fear or be controlled by fear, basically. And the other thing that's so important is that you need to, whatever the vision is you have for yourself that you feel is on its way, the good stuff, the resurrected you, what you need to do is stay faithful to that in your actions, especially. Because I think with all these negative energy attacks and stuff going on, weird stuff going on, like, it can be really easy to give yourself an excuse to not do things. And it's even more important that you stay consistent with your actions that are creating that life. So I'll just give an example of what I mean. So for me, like, that life includes, I'm here in New York doing comedy, and I have goals with that. And sometimes it can be easy to be discouraged because I don't see the thing happening. I've dealt with that a lot. So, whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, that's what I'm talking about. It's like you can feel it, it's real, it's here. You can even feel the energy of it. Okay, it's real. Getting all the signs, you get the confirmations. Okay, it's real, it's real, it's real. But you can't see it yet. So it's like, how do I motivate myself, to keep going every day? With the things I believe I need to do to make this happen when I don't even see it yet. I just feel it. And I was actually going out today. One of my goals is to write sketch comedy for 1 hour, Monday to Friday. And some days, I was going somewhere tonight, and the train literally just didn't show up. It just kept not showing up. And I hadn't written a full hour. I only wrote 15 minutes. And so I, in the train station, got out my iPad, and I sat there and I started writing, and I wrote for the other 45 minutes. And then my other goal is to write one news joke, so I wrote that. And then I was like, okay, I did it. Like, I like, is the train gonna come now? And then I got the intuitive sense, like, you have to go do an open mic. I was like, this is not what I was planning at all tonight. But it's true. Like, that's part of me putting in the work to create the things that I want. And if I'm going to be slacking off and not doing it, how is that going to happen? So it's like you have to stay consistent with those things. And it was very, very obvious, like, to keep the faith, keep doing those things, keep believing, and keep up the habits that are pushing you toward the things you want, that life that you want, even if you can't see it. It's that, like, that's what it feels like we're in right now. And so I wanted to share this message with you, that you need to keep the faith, keep doing those things. And there may be, like, lots of reasons it feels like to not do that. And you have to keep kicking ass with these negative energies. Like, you have to keep going. And there are some weird feeling things in the air. It feels like there's a lot of, I'm going to be honest, like, I don't make predictions, but I'm just putting this out there. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know why I feel like it is okay to say this though, but it's like there's something weird going on right now, and I'm not sure where it is in the world or what it is, but there's something weird. And yeah, and that's why it's important for us to be warriors of the light. It's important for you to keep going with your mission, and don't let negative energy distract you or become an excuse. I don't care what it is, you have to keep focused. And that's going to be our challenge right now. And you can find the strength through connecting to God. And also, this is why I do the work I do, clearing negative energy, because I would not be able to, like, that's what I rely on too every day. I have to do sessions on myself every day because it is really intense. You can get very triggered, and it can make you feel heavy. It can make you feel really discouraged. But it's really important that we carry on. So that's why I've been trained to do the work I do. God trained me, Jesus trained me how to see energy, clear negative energy. And if you're feeling really distracted by negative energy and these flare-ups are really getting to you, I highly recommend that you book a free consult so we can talk about how it can help you, because I can provide fast relief. And it is really important that, like, I urge you, actually, if you're going through this, to talk to me, because it's really, really important that we stay focused and that you don't use any excuse If you are experiencing trouble in this area and you know that you have a mission, like, be really careful of anything that tells you not to get your energy cleared if it's something that you know would help you and that you do desire. Okay, I feel like I gave the message that I needed to give. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you, and let's stay strong. All right, bye.